Top of the hour, man. Today for the boxing talk because I work both my jobs today. There's a lot going on. And when there's this much going on, I don't have time to sit down, edit a video, and really break down. So I just got to go live. I'll show my face. And we'll talk about everything we need to talk about. Because there's a lot to talk about in the boxing world, y'all. We got a lot to unfold. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Unfold in the boxing world. Where do we start? We're going to start with the heavyweight division. We're going to start with the heavyweight division, man. I'm real excited to get on the heavyweight division. First, Eddie Hearn announced that we will not be getting the Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua fight. And you know what? Kick rocks with that matchup. You know what? Deontay Wilder's 37 years old. I like Deontay. He got to me, I say he's one of the best punchers I've ever seen in the game of boxing in my life. That being said, he's 37 years old. Saw Joshua in his last fight. I wasn't impressed. You know what I'm saying? Took him 7 rounds to knock out Helenius. I would like to see Joshua versus Wilder, but I'm not crying at this point if we don't see that fight. The heavyweight was in shambles. It was in shambles. We're going to get to the main big news. And Joshua not happening, you know. A day late and a dollar short, as I like to say. A day late, you know what I'm saying? If we would have got Wilder versus Joshua in like 2020, 2019, I think that would have been perfect. 2023, kick rocks with it. I'm not excited for that fight. I'm pretty sure other people might be more excited than I would. But me hearing that the fight fell through, I'm not surprised, nor do I care. But here is what we got to cover in the heavyweight division, y'all. Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk are going to fight each other. And they're planning on having it in December or in January. I don't know if they're planning on doing that in 2024 of next year, or they going to do it at the beginning of, or they going to do it like right at the end of this year, you know, going into next year. I don't know how they're going to do it because I know Fury has to fight Francis Ngannou, even though that's not even a real fight. He's going to kill Ngannou. A lot of people asked me today when the fight got announced, who would I pick to win this? Who would I pick to win this fight between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, right? And like my answer changed from 2-3 years ago than what it is now. I feel like Alexander Usyk would win the fight, and I feel like, you know, him being 6'2", him being a great boxer, tricky, a little awkward with it. I feel like it's a bad style for Fury. I feel like Fury does good against fighters that are actually relatively tall and like aren't slick fighters, like a Wilder or Dillian White, you know what I'm saying? Like, he did good against guys like that. He fought this guy named Steve Cunningham like 10 years ago. And when he fought Steve Cunningham, a lot of people don't know this, Steve Cunningham caught Fury on the chin and knocked him down. And he could have won that fight, but Fury came back, ended up knocking him out later. That's neither here nor there. But the point is, Fury historically doesn't do well with short, tricky, awkward fighters. And I think Usyk would be his kryptonite. And I've been saying that. Blue kryptonite. And Fury don't want to go to war with Alexander Usyk, you know. But we're going to get it. We're going to get it, baby. No more talking. We're going to get it. The best heavyweights in the division. And to me, the winner of the Usyk-Fury fight, to me, is the pound for pound. Well, the best heavyweight in the division. And there's no question about it. No question asked. The winner of that fight. Okay. We're going to move on to the next topic. I'm just going to say it one more time for all the people who missed. I got Alexander Usyk to beat Tyson Fury. For those of you who don't know, that fight was just announced. I got Alexander Usyk beating Tyson Fury. I'm driving, you feel me? I got a lot going on, man. I really try to give y'all everything that I can from my knowledge. I try to give all y'all my knowledge with the time that I have, you know, working 2 jobs, you know, being a father, you know, having to deal with a lot. You know, football season also just came back. College football, basketball about to come back. I'm an active bettor. I'm a very good bettor. I'm going to actually start giving my football pick. You know, I talk boxing, but I will be giving my football betting picks, you know, in case y'all like to bet. I know everyone likes winning money. I have no problem, you know, giving y'all my bets every week so y'all can win money. I love to see my audience win. I win, y'all win. I want everybody to win. And yesterday I hit a 2-leg parlay for Amon St. Brown under and Detroit money line. So just so y'all know, I do win. And I will be betting on these boxing fights this weekend too. But let's get back on topic. Now we're going to cover the Gervonta Davis not fighting Him going through personal issues as what he stated, and him not fighting until the top of the next year. So we won't see him till January. All I gotta say is, man, we all know that Gervonta Davis just got out of jail. That ain't nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and I know he's been going through a lot. You know, Gervonta, you know, he gotta clear his name. A lot of people be trying to give him a bad name and stuff. Me personally, when it comes to that personal life, I don't care about any of that stuff. All I care about is strictly this boxing stuff. And when it comes to boxing, I know one thing. I know Gervonta Davis is 28 years old. I know people say he's the face of boxing. And when I ask people, like, who have you heard of in boxing? The number one person, the first person that people name in boxing is either Canelo or Gervonta Davis. So I feel like Gervonta at 28 years old, and you're in the peak of your prime, you know, you fought over 30 fights. It's time to get in the ring with somebody elite, preferably an elite black American fighter. You know, he wants to keep fighting all these Mexican guys that we know he can beat. And, like, you're not fooling non-casuals like me. Getting a rematch with Pitbull Cruz, who do you think you're fooling, bro? Gervonta Davis, if you end up fighting and taking this rematch with Pitbull Cruz, because that's what your team has been discussing. And it just makes me even more mad when I see Gervonta saying, I'll see you at the top of the year. I'm going to get my life together. Cool, that's cool. But if you're going to be discreet and you're going to get your life together, when you come back, you better come back with some good news. That's all I'm saying, with some big news. Don't come back and tell us you're finna fight Pitbull Cruz. Because if you fight Pitbull Cruz, man, you're gonna be, look, I'm gonna make sure that I use my videos to talk bad about Gervonta Davis, because it gets to the point where boxing fans deserve to see the best fight the best. And Gervonta is preventing us from that. I've been saying that for the longest. Shakur is calling out the names and trying to make it happen. Tank gotta make something happen too. He not making nothing shake. And remember, Tank fans and Tank lovers and YouTube channels that love Tank will always defend Tank and never tell the honest truth about what's actually going on with him. So that's where I come in. I'm the only person that doesn't seem to be overly biased when it comes to Gervonta Davis, and I'll be the first to let y'all know he's doing things his way. He's actually taking the Canelo / Mayweather approach on his business moves, you know, and that's cool. I always said that just because you lose your O don't make or break you as a fighter. I've always said that, you know. I feel like every fighter could always meet they match or had a day. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that go. All right. So we're gonna move on, man. We're gonna move on. Gervonta Davis is a duck, and talking about we ain't gonna see him till next year, man. What's up with this dude, man? But anyways, let's talk about tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, man, because we got something big tomorrow night, y'all. Canelo Alvarez versus Jermell Charlo. Keep in mind, y'all, the weigh-in will be later today. I will be dropping 2 videos later on today too. Bear with me. I can't guarantee y'all what times they will be released at, but they will be released. Canelo versus Charlo, the weigh-in is later today. I'm very curious how Charlo's demeanor is going to look in the weigh-in. But to tell you the honest truth, I've already seen enough from Charlo from a demeanor standpoint that I think I know where he's at with it. And then, like, Canelo, I picked Canelo to win this fight a month ago. So I'm staying true to my pick. I think Canelo's gonna win this fight. I think Canelo is a drug cheat. Obviously, I've said that numerous times. He is a cheater. He might be drug cheating this fight. I don't know. He looked real swole in that last picture he posted. I always question whether Canelo is fighting fair or if he's cheating, but whatever. We won't know. The point is, Canelo looked like crap, dog crap against John Ryder in his last fight. He couldn't stop Ryder. He broke Ryder's nose. He dropped Ryder, and he still couldn't drop him. He still couldn't stop him. And Ryder started to gain some momentum towards the end of the fight, right? And I think Charlo is better than John Ryder. So people are asking me, like, why are you nervous about your Canelo pick? And I just don't think Canelo has the motivation nor the skills that he used to have. And I feel like for those reasons, Charlo has a fighter's chance, right? A puncher's chance. That being said, Charlo's style, like I've been saying this, I've been expressing it for a long time now. Charlo's style makes for a bad night against Canelo. He fights on the inside. He likes to use his athletic ability to fight on the inside and use his power shots to get you. He has an okay jab. I wouldn't say he has a great jab by any stretch. Canelo's weakness is a fighter with a great jab, and to me, Charlo's jab I would not call great. I would call it okay, good maybe, but not great. And I think it's not good enough to to stop Charlo from coming forward and eventually getting the punch. I mean, Canelo from getting the punches that he wants, right? But I guess where I feel like Charlo has the nod, right? I don't think Charlo's going to get tired in this fight. I think Charlo has the better endurance. I think Charlo obviously is the younger fighter, and he's the more athletic fighter. And I think even though neither fighter have tremendous footwork, I think Charlo has the better footwork than Canelo. So to me, there are some pros for Charlo in this fight, even though more of the pros are leaning towards Canelo. So, you know, that's why I was a little nervous about my Canelo pick. That being said, though, before this fight happened about a year ago, 2 years ago, Charlo had no respect for Canelo Alvarez, y'all. He was calling the man the B word, saying he ain't got no skill. His skill whack, he a lame. When I fight him, I'm going to beat him. Well, the time is here. We're finally here. You fighting Canelo. You got your chance to finally let it be unleashed. All the Charlo fans, see, I've never been a Charlo fan, but the first time I ever watched Charlo and seen him in the scene, he was talking smack. That's how he got his name. That's how he got his fame. Like, he was talking smack and backing it up. But against Canelo and in the presser and everything that I've been seeing, he's been super friendly. He's been giving Canelo exponential amounts of credit, calling him a skilled fighter, saying that he's fought a lot of good fighters. Just giving Canelo way too much credit for my liking. Stick to your gun, Charlo. You said he had no skills. You said he's a bum. He's been ducking you. So stick to that. Talk your smack. Be the Charlo that we all know you are. See, why the reason I respect Adrian Broner is because Adrian Broner never changed who he was. He was a smack talker and he stayed a smack talker. And I respect that. I respect that. Charlo always had this impression of me that he was a smack talker, but then when shit get real, once you fighting Canelo, now that you got the money, now that the money in your pocket, now you cool, now you want to shake dude hand and stuff, man. Charlo is a fraud. I've been saying this for a long time, y'all. Charlo is a fraud. So even though I was nervous about my Canelo pick, I still think he'll win, because when you're fighting a fraud, how can I have confidence in the fraud? You see what I'm saying? Like, and Charlo is a fraud. He is a fraud. Yeah, so to me, too much credit when you didn't stick to your gun. You were talking smack about Canelo, saying he was a duck, this and that, and the fifth. Now you giving him credit, shaking his hand, giving him mad respect, saying that he's fought good fighters, calling yourself the little Charlo. That's ridiculous. You know, I just think Charlo's a little bit distracted. He brought up his brother. You know, he just got too much going on, Charlo, man. I don't like it. I don't like it. A lot of my friends, a lot of people that I've talked to about this fight think that Canelo's actually going to stop Charlo in the late rounds with maybe a body shot, or, you know, wailing him out and just tiring him with power shots that Charlo can't reach. That's where I disagree. I think Charlo's athletic ability, and I think he has a chin that people underestimate. You know, Charlo does have a good chin. I do believe that. Has he been dropped? Has he been on the canvas in his career? Maybe once. I can't confirm that. But Charlo has a pretty good chin, and I feel like he's going to go the distance in this fight. I don't know why people aren't giving Charlo any chance to go the distance, to go to full 12. I think that's outlandish. And I think he's going to win a few rounds, too. I see, because Canelo has taken a step back, too, y'all. This is a step back fight for both fighters, y'all. Y'all need to understand that. And to me, I see it being 8 rounds to 4, maybe even 7 to 5 in favor of Canelo. But I think it's going to be a good-ass fight, y'all, man. I think it's going to be one of them good-ass fights. Both fighters are going to fight on the inside. I'm curious to see, like, is Canelo's endurance, like, is he going to get tired by round 9 again? Because this is what I've been telling people. Everyone who's predicting this knockout, right? Everyone who's predicting this Canelo knockout, mark my words and hear me out here. If Canelo doesn't get the knockout before round 8, he's not getting the knockout, I don't think. He did knock out Caleb Plant in round 11. But I always see Canelo get tired in the late rounds. I'm telling y'all, Charlo's we're going to see, man. This should be interesting. It's going to be interesting. And I'm looking forward to it, man. A lot of people aren't going to be watching it. I'm going to be streaming it. I promised y'all that I was going to go live and give y'all my live reaction while the fight was going on. My intentions are still to do that. I don't know yet where I'm watching the fight. If I end up having to watch the fight on my phone, then I will not be able to give y'all the live reaction. I will just go on live afterwards, and we will talk about the post-fight reaction. Either way it goes, you will be getting a reaction out of me for this fight. And I'm really looking forward to this day. And yeah, that's pretty much where we are with it. Oh, also David Benavidez and Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade are confirmed. It's going to happen November 25th in either Texas or in Las Vegas. That fight is confirmed. It looked like it might not happen, but it is absolutely happening. And like I told y'all, I think Boo Boo Andrade gives David Benavidez a lot of issues, and a lot of issues that people ain't going to talk about. But this is not going to be an easy fight for David Benavidez, man. We're talking about a real good amateur fighter and a great professional. Just he's been ducked his whole career in Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. So looking forward to that one, and we'll cover that fight more as the time comes. But y'all make sure to leave y'all comments in the comment section. I want to know y'all opinion. Who y'all got tomorrow night, Charlo or Canelo? Stoppage, decision. What do y'all see? What do y'all think of Fury versus Usyk? What do y'all think of the Joshua Wilder being dropped? I want to know all y'all opinions. And then if anybody bets, I got 3 boxing picks for Saturday. I got 4 college guarantee locks, and I got 3 guarantee locks for the NFL that I'll be putting $200 on. All right, so make sure to follow me up on that, and y'all have a safe day. On my way to work. Peace, y'all.